Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most controversial and infamous horror series ever made, the Guinea Pig series. If you are into extreme horror, this one's for you. But a quick warning, this series is not for the faint of heart. So let's get into it. Before we start, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming horror deep dives. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's next. Alright, let's kick things off with the first movie in the series. The first movie in the series is Devil's Experiment. This film is literally just a series of brutal and graphic experiments performed on a woman. There is no story, just raw and disturbing torture scenes. It sets the tone of what this series is all about, pushing the boundaries of horror. The movie is shot like a snuff film, making it feel very real and unsettling. Next up, we have got Flowers of Flesh and Blood. This is probably the most infamous film in the series. It shows a samurai abducting a woman and dismembering her in gruesome detail. The effects are so realistic that some people thought it was an actual snuff film, which led to a lot of controversy. The gore in this one is intense, so if you are squeamish, you might want to skip it. The third film, He Never Dies, takes a bit of a different approach. It's more of a dark comedy, the story about a man who can die, no matter what he does to himself. While he still has graphic scenes, it adds the weirdly humorous twist to the usual horror. It's definitely a unique entry in the series and shows that the creators weren't just about shock value, they were experimenting with different tones. Moving on to Mermaid in a Manhole. This one has a bit more of a storyline. It follows an artist who finds a mermaid in the sewer and brings her home. As she starts to rot, he paints her decay, which leads to some serious disturbing visuals. This film is more psychological and gross out horror, with less focusing on straight up gore. It's still upper unsettling though. Next is Android of Natural Dam. This one's about a scientist who's trying to create an artificial human using body parts from a dead woman. The movie has a more sci-fi twist, but it doesn't shy away from the gore. While it's not as intense as the earlier films, it's still a wild ride with some disturbing moments. Finally, we have Devil Woman Doctor. This is probably the weirdest and most comedic entry in the series. It follows a bizarre doctor who performs all sorts of strange and gory medical experiments. It's more of a horror comedy, so expect a lot of over-the-top scenes that are as ridiculous as they are gross. It's a strange way to end the series, but it definitely leaves an impression. And that's the Guinea Pig series for you. Whether you are into extreme horror or just curious about the most controversial film out there, this series is definitely worth checking out if you can handle it.